Buy everything you need, like, right now. Hi party people, welcome back to So Square and Cubed. I'm Jamie, hello. Look at this food. Whoa, amazing, isn't it? So hey, here's the deal. I love Thanksgiving, I love Thanksgiving food, and I love cooking, but I don't love cooking Thanksgiving food. It takes too damn long. You have to be like a perfectionist when it comes to timing, and I'm not. So hey, my present to you this Thanksgiving holiday season is gonna be like, hey, how to make Thanksgiving easy and simple, and without all of this running around and trying to do like a bajillion things all at once. No, we're not about that in this So Square household. We are about making things as easy and simple as they can possibly be, because otherwise, and say this with me, I won't do them. Let me do my little YouTuber spiel, and then we will get into all of this. YouTuber spiel number 1. If you are not already subscribed, I don't know what you're waiting for, but do it down below. You won't regret it. YouTuber spiel number 2. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram if you want to chill with me outside of the YouTube space and chat with me there and share photos and memes. God, I love memes so much. In any case, YouTuber spiel number 3, if you would like to support me, namely monetarily, I have a Patreon and a Ko-fi, and I know it's probably not pronounced Ko-fi, but at this point I'm committed to the bit. I don't remember what my 4th thing is, so we're just gonna go with this. What do you normally eat for Thanksgiving? Do you celebrate Thanksgiving? What do you normally eat for whatever holidays you do celebrate? What is your favorite holiday? Mine is Halloween, which I guess doesn't technically count as a holiday, but I love it so much that it darn well better. Think about those, comment them down below, let me know what you think, and now let's get started with this, because this is actually my dinner tonight. First, let's talk turkey or your main dish. Literally, I'm just gonna take as many shortcuts as humanly possible. Buy a ready turkey, like an oven-ready turkey if you want turkey. Buy an oven-ready ham if you want ham. Buy a pre-cooked ham if you want ham. Everyone always insists that they have to fully cook from scratch one part of their Thanksgiving or holiday dinner. It always happens. For me, it's the pumpkin pie because I freaking love pumpkin pie. If you are one of those people where the turkey is the thing that you have to do step 1 all the way through step 217, this might not be the channel for you, but please do enjoy this anyways. You probably already know what you're doing. You're probably already a master of your craft, and for that, I wholeheartedly am so proud of you. I don't know the first thing to do when it comes to a turkey. That being said, this is a Jenny O oven ready cook in bag turkey. If you find one of these, it's going to have instructions on the back. Those are what you should follow, because the instructions I'm going to be following here are specific to this turkey, and your turkey may be different. My turkey specifically says, step 1, preheat the oven to 375. Already got that check. Remove frozen turkey breast from outer package only. Do not remove from cooking bag. You know, I thought this was gonna be bigger, but hey, you can buy multiple if you want to. I think that's perfectly acceptable. Place in a roasting pan with at least 2-inch high sides. This is overkill for sure, but it's all my grocery store had. Do you think that it's big enough? Does that look big enough to you guys? It helps, by the way, if you're more prepared than I am. Into the oven. Next, let's talk sides, starting with mashed potatoes. First thing that we're gonna have to do, though, is cut up our onions and our garlic. And then, and I know this is sacrilegious, we are going to cut up our potatoes. If you cut your potatoes before you boil them, it takes significantly less time. Oh my gosh, look at how pretty this garlic is. Judge how much garlic you and your family like. Me personally, I freaking love garlic. Same with onions, I love onions. I'm probably gonna do half an onion for the potatoes, half for the green beans. It all depends on you and your preferences. If you don't wanna go through all this effort, 100%, you can use garlic powder and onion powder, or you can get pre-minced garlic from the jars in your grocery store, whatever you want to. Into the tiny baby food processor, and now I've got cubed little bits of garlic. Onion time. I'm gonna use one of my smaller onions. To help peel onions easier, I do a little slit down one side and just kind of lift it. I have my little choppy thingy, so I don't actually need to worry about cutting it the way you're supposed to cut it to get it cubed, but Now would be the time to make sure that your onion is like small sized and not big chunky bites. Because if you put it in your mashed potatoes, you don't want to have like just a mouthful of like huge onion pieces, unless you love onion that much. If you have a food processor, use it. Yeah, that's perfect, okay. In a relatively deep but small pot, I'm gonna put just a little bit, maybe 2 tablespoons at most, of olive oil. And I'm just gonna let the garlic and the onions just kind of simmer a little bit. I'm looking for the onions to get a little bit translucent, and I'm looking for the garlic to not burn. I already peeled a russet potato. It's fairly large. However, I do want to add 2 gold potatoes. The choice is now yours. If you want to peel your potatoes like I did, or if you want to leave the peel on. I'm gonna put my potatoes in here, some water, some salt, some pepper, and we're gonna start boiling them on the stove. You want them to be boiled enough so that you can just very easily take a spatula or whatever and just kind of smush them. It took them probably like 20-25 minutes. I drained them. We added 3 tablespoons of butter. And then this is my secret weapon over here on the side. It is 2 chicken flavored bouillon cubes. Now is the perfect time to add the onions and the garlic. And then it looks like our bouillon cubes might be ready. So everything's been incorporated. Now it just needs salt, pepper, paprika, whatever else you're gonna put in it. I love them. They're good. Now let's talk side number 2, the green beans. I'm gonna microwave the green beans. I'm gonna mix them with the onions and the garlic, add a little salt and pepper. Don't forget about stuffing. And now for my next magic trick, we're gonna make box stuffing in like less than 3 minutes. So here's the thing. I don't like putting water on the stove, waiting for it to boil. It takes forever. What I'm gonna do instead is use a tea kettle. I'm gonna go put this on its stand so it can get ready. It should take about like maybe 3 to 5 minutes max. So now the butter and the bouillon cube are fully incorporated. This is incredibly hot, and we're just gonna dump that in first. And then dump in the remaining water. Bam, there you go. I just saved you an entire pot's worth of cooking. You can literally make this in whatever dish you're gonna serve it in, as long as it's like heat safe. You're fine, go for it. And to round it all out, let's talk dessert. The next thing is pumpkin pie. I'm doing it from the recipe that's on the can. I've never tried this one before, but I'm hoping it'll be good. Honestly, this is the least quick and easy part of this whole video. Everything else is pretty easy to do, and I just love taking my time with pumpkin pie. So we're just gonna go for it. Other than this clearly unincorporated egg yolk, she's looking beautiful. But now I'm concerned that the other egg yolk is in there somewhere, also not broken. So I'm just gonna comb through it a little bit. And of course, my pie crust came from the store. Oh God, okay. This is scary. Oh, I really don't. This is gonna overflow. I just know it. Oh no. If I spill this, I'm literally gonna cry. That is an overflow risk, for sure. And before we get ready, we have time for a quick tip. Here's the fun thing. Because we're all kind of about like cutting corners and being a little bit kinder to ourselves. I'm not gonna say we're all about being lazy, because it's not about being lazy, it's about not stressing ourselves out. Your guests are coming, maybe you didn't time things right, maybe things are getting cold now. Oh my God, what do? Pop it in the microwave. That's okay. It's all right. No one, hey, I promise you, no one's gonna know. They're not gonna know. How would they know? I'm not about like saying, oh, well, on Thanksgiving, you can't use a microwave. Nobody cares. I don't care. If someone in your family does care, it's like, hey, next year, we're having Thanksgiving at your house. We're having holidays at your house. Because if you don't like the way I cook, now you're going to cook. But that's just me, because I'm a petty bitch. Anyway, oh wait, okay. Important. If you are going to cut corners for Thanksgiving, please listen. Buy everything you need, like, right now. Like, tomorrow at the latest. Once Thanksgiving hits, the week of Thanksgiving, the full week, I promise you, I have worked enough retail to know there's not gonna be any turkeys, there's not gonna be any hams, there's not gonna be any stuffing mix, any King's Hawaiian rolls, there's going to be basically nothing. Plan ahead. Never half-ass 2 things. Whole ass, nothing, because here we don't whole-ass anything, but just half-ass one thing and you'll be fine. Anyways, for the finale, presentation time. That's kind of just it. We did an entire Thanksgiving spread, or at least like the dishes you would expect to be there. I think probably the only thing that caused extra time was the pie. It is done now. She's a little burnt. I wasn't watching it, that's my bad, but just like look at this delicious spread. We have our potatoes, the stuffing, which is really good, the green beans, which look homemade, but they were frozen. So be kind on yourself this Thanksgiving and or holiday season, whatever it is you are going to be celebrating. Be kind, be gentle. You can still make delicious food without spending 16 hours the night before prepping and doing all of this stuff. Because hey, you don't want the frazzle frizz and the being uptight and stressed on a holiday when you should be enjoying time with your family, whether that's your family, your blood family, your chosen family, anybody that you want to spend the holidays with. If you even just want to spend the holidays alone, don't stress yourself. Take shortcuts, because I mean, they're still delicious anyway, and who's gonna know? They're not gonna know. I love you. Stay cool, stay cute, and I'll see you in the next one. Mwah. Toodles, and happy holidays.